Hey, good morning. It's Saturday. I forget which date it is, but it's Saturday morning. I'm at Muskrat Creek Shelter in my tent down near the stream. I can hear the water running all night long. I slept pretty good. Slept about 10 and a half hours, something like that, maybe 11 hours. It's a new and beautiful day. I'm going to get going again. My intention is I'm trying to get to Franklin, North Carolina, but the next shelter is 12 and a half miles away. And I don't know that I can do that today. Well, that's the shelter I'd like to get to. There is another shelter. It's about 5 miles away. I may stop at it, and we'll see. I'm in a pretty big bubble right now because of all the bad weather everybody holed up in Hiawassee the last couple days. So now they're all leaving out. This was the first shelter. It was pretty far up the trail. So I don't know where I'll stay. Either 5 miles or 12 miles up. I didn't really get to talk to anybody last night. I got into camp right before sundown, so I had to hurry up and get everything ready. Now I wake up this morning, and one thing I do notice is the pungent smell of marijuana coming from some folks that are out here. I guess it's become a thing now. I guess it's always been a thing, but it's really a thing now, I guess. They can do whatever they want to do. It just kind of stinks, that's all. I'd rather smell the smell of campfire or bacon cooking. That'd be good too. So anyway, I guess I'm gonna get going on this bright, beautiful day. It is gonna be a pretty day, I think, at least for the first part of it. And I hope you have a blessed day, because I know I am. I'll see you up the trail. These are all my belongings. I got some snacks for today. My sleeping bag's already in there. Some pad down there. That's my food bag. My trash bag over there. Some pulled pork. And some beef jerky from home. That's my Carnation instant breakfast and coffee together. And that's some, what do you call it? Some butter grits. So that's my breakfast. So I can't tell if this is supposed to be shelter or it's the sheeter up the hill. Probably they put a couple extra lines in the L. So they talk about the green tunnel on the Appalachian Trail. And here's one of those green tunnels. Look how beautiful it is. Oh my goodness. So I got up and got going late this morning. It's 10:30, but I only need to go about 5 miles today. So that won't be too bad. Hopefully there'll be a room in the shelter. If not, I guess I'll camp. I may go farther and camp. I've got to get a total of I need to get a total of 20-something miles, I guess. I want to get to Franklin and by Tuesday sometime. That'd be my goal. So we'll see what happens. I have to say, North Carolina is a little bit different so far than Georgia. The trail has been, the uphills are a little bit tougher in terms of more rocks to climb. It kind of reminds me of the Smokies a little bit. But these trails, all the rhododendron, I think it's rhododendron, isn't it? You can tell me what it is in the comments. Pretty sure it's rhododendron. Anyway, you go through these little places like that, and they're nothing but gorgeous. Okay, girls, this is for you. Sorry, but I'm not chasing you today, though. I got other places to be. So this is the reason it takes so long to hike the Appalachian Trail. That's a trail through that. And I made it down the hill, and I'm coming up to Deep Gap. Deep Gap, well, I guess it's Deep Gap, that's what it is. Oh. And then about another mile, I think, to the shelter I'll be going to. It's been quite a trip. Looks like some folks are hanging out up here. Oh, I'm kind of tired today. A little bit down. But I'll get through it. It's just a matter of hanging in there. Going up a trail farther. I have victories and defeats. And speaking of defeats, they're a little bit wet right now. And it's still the 18 North right that way. So I'm now standing in Indian shelter. Just trying to get here as quick as I could, but I'm tired. I headed up to the shelter and see who's up there. Hear a bunch of kids up there, it sounds like. The shelter may be full, of course, but that's life. Feels like it was all uphill today, but it wasn't. There was a lot of downhill too. But the downhill was very, very, very rocky. Everything's wet. Lots of mud. Try to keep my feet dry, but yeah, I'll probably have to give up that pretty soon. Let's see who's up here at the shelter. It's a full shelter. Hey guys.
Hello.
Hey.
You made it.
Hey everybody, good evening. It's Saturday night. I'm here in my tent. It's hiker midnight, coming on 9 o'clock. It's been an adventurous day today. I hiked about 5 miles, that's all. But it was 5 miles of pretty rough going. Got to the shelter and set up my tent, and the shelter was full because I am in the bubble. Pretty merry band of folks were already here. Got to meet a lot of really nice young people. And they're anywhere between their teens to their late 30s. There's a few of us older folks too. Everybody's pretty funny people. There are a lot of funny folks. You kind of go back and forth with all the stuff that, all the inside jokes, things like that have happened from the trail. But I've met some wonderful people today. Not a whole lot exciting.
to report today. I am going to get up tomorrow and hopefully get about 9 miles in, something like that, to the next shelter. And if I can do another 8 or 9 miles the next day for the next shelter, we'll see what happens. But it's about time to go get some sleep. So my negative for today was, well, shoot. You know what? Not a whole lot of negatives. I guess the negative is my learning curve. Still trying to learn to hike better, hike quicker. I'm really, really, really slow. One advantage of that, though, is that if you drop something, somebody else behind you will find it and usually can get it to you. The positives are, once again, the nice folks I've met. The terrain is really pretty here. A lot of green, a lot of moss on the trees and on the rocks, which can be slick sometimes, but lots of water, real wet out through here. I've done really well trying to keep everything, keep my feet dry on the trail, but it seems like every time I go to get water, I always end up sliding in the water or spilling water on my foot or somewhere or another getting my socks wet. I really don't like wet socks. You take it for granted when you're at home that you can always just go in and get another pair of clothes to put on. Or if you want water, you just go turn on the tap. Out here, if you need water, you got to go down to the stream. You got to get water. You got to bring it back up, and you have to filter it. And sometimes it can be as much as a half mile away for the water. I try to pick places that are a lot quicker, a lot easier than that to get water. Anyway, I hope you have a blessed day, because I know I am. And I'll see you up the trail. Good night.